Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Morales Outdoors. We are at Boston Lot Lake in New Hampshire, and we are going after bass. I am using a topwater, and it's made by 3D printed lures, and we're going to see if we can get something to strike. This lure has weighted beads inside of it for rattles. And as you guys can see, that action, the sway back and forth action that lure's got, you don't have to reel it fast at all. You just nice, steady, slow retrieve, and it's got an erratic back and forth action. Nutting, chasing. That's a fairly heavy bait as well. Fairly heavy bait. You don't even have to throw it hard to get it out there. There's pickerel in here too. For those of you that don't know what a pickerel is, it's very similar to a pike, but they don't get nowhere near as big as a pike. But yeah, they're supposed to have pickerel in here as well. I've never caught a pickerel. I don't know much about them. Obviously catch them just like you would any other pike or anything, but whether people eat them or whatnot, I have no clue. I'm sure they can be eaten, but I've never caught one, and I've never heard of anybody eating them. I'm gonna bring this right through. Instead of going around the grass this time, I'm gonna go right in the middle of the grass. And I'm going to use my rod tip to get it. Let me I don't know, can you guys see that grass or not? I'll show you how I do some of this stuff. Yeah, you guys could see that grass pretty good. So I'm going to bring it through that grass right in the middle. Unstable connection. Let's see. So I'm going to use my rod tip to guide the lure right where I want it. And I'm just working it right there next to that log. There's a log right there that I'm passing right now, hoping that a bass might be lurking around there. Nothing so far. And now I'm just using my rod tip to guide that right through the blades of this grass. Oh, got one. Fish on. Fish on, guys. Fish on. That's exactly what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is a largemouth. This is a nice largemouth. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the 3D printed lures, thanks to Jimmy, we got our first bass. Look at that. Woo! Morales Outdoors, baby. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's what we're talking about. And that's what I'm talking about, working that structure. You want to fish with intent, guys. You just don't want to be casting blindly. Just think where the fish are going to be holding up and work your lures there. If you guys were here earlier, you saw that I threw two different types of lures in the same area. I didn't go between the grass like I just did, but it was still in that same area, and this bass was holding up right in that grass, and that's exactly where he smacked it. And I lost my pliers. I don't know where they're at, so I'm kind of having a little bit of difficult time with this fish right here. There we go. There we go. First bass of the day. It's a good one. All right, let's get this back in the water and then we're gonna try it again. Check it out, guys. That's my first fish I caught on this top water. This is from 3D printed lures. It's a sexy bait, and I just made it happen. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to tag him in the YouTube video of me using his bait. He's gonna love that. But real quick, I'm just gonna work this edge real fast just because you never know. I'm using my rod tip to get it close to the grass. I could have casted it a little bit closer than that, but that's good. I just gotta try. There we go. See, you gotta pop that line. Watch it in the because the breeze is going to take it. You don't want your line to get caught up in that grass, otherwise that's where your lure is going to go. And now we're just going to work the edge right there. I'm kind of getting too close to that. Dang it. I hit it a little bit, but it's all right. Oh, fish on, guys, fish on. Fish on. It's a pickerel. It's my first pickerel. Haha, check it out, check it out, check it out. My first pickerel ever. Weren't we just talking about this? And he hit it in the head. He went for a headshot. Look at that. My first pickerel ever. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a tiny guy, but it hit. It smacked it. Look at that. It is slimy. That is a slimy fish. All right. This guy slammed this thing. That is one slimy fish. And I left my my rag. Did I? Yeah, I left my rag.